Caleb Ewan, are you ready for the monumental classic of your dreams?
Yeah, I think my form's good, and I mean all my preparation's been good. So I guess yeah, I'm ready. But obviously a lot of things can happen during the race, and we really need to ride a perfect race to be still fresh in the finish.
What do you think? What do you take from last year's race? Apart from that, Vincenzo Nibali was just an inch faster at the line.
Well, I think last year I almost rode a perfect race. There's not much else I could have done in that situation because I can't follow Nibali on the climb, so I really just had to wait for the sprint. So, last year I learned to save as much energy as possible during the race and do all the little things right. So then when you get to the sprint, you can still sprint. And I think that's the thing with Sanremo is you don't know if you can still sprint until you actually start. And last year I felt really good, so I think. All the stuff that I did, all the eating and everything I did during the day really helped me in the end. And I think I'll do the same this year. And I hope that the whole bunch is together and there's no one away.
How nervous will you be in the descent of Poggio?
Yeah, pretty nervous, especially if there's a little breakaway off the front, which there usually is. There's always maybe someone, but maybe only 10 seconds or so. So I hope the gap's not too big. But yeah, we'll see. I need to look at the wind conditions and everything on the climb as well because if there's a tailwind, it makes it a lot harder for the sprinters. But I'm hoping there's going to be a headwind and it makes it a little bit harder for the guys to attack. So yeah, I mean it depends on the race situation, and yeah, for sure I'm going to be a little bit nervous going down there because I'll be nervous if there's a breakaway, and I'll also be nervous if it's all together because then I have to try to win the sprint as well.
Last year it was with another team. Will the new team make the difference or be different this year?
Yeah, last year we had guys that could also win, and the Trenton and Daryl Impey were allowed to attack on the Poggio as well, then follow moves. So that was kind of guys that I wouldn't have there in the finish, but I had a lot of help from Impey last year as well in the final. He tried to close the gap, and yeah, I mean there wasn't enough, but I think this year I really have a team that's gonna kind of all for one really to get there in the end. And it's nice going to the race like that with having the team's confidence behind you, and I think we've got a super strong team here, so I'm excited to see how it all goes.
Briefing tomorrow morning will be straight out clear, all for Caleb.
Yeah, that's what I've been told. So, when I found with this team, when they say they're going to back you, they really do. And, it's nice to have, that feeling going into such a big race.
This team won Sanremo 20 years ago. Have you been remembered to that?
Yeah, I did an interview the other day, and they told me who it was, and I've forgotten again. But, obviously, it's been 20 years, so I hope I can be the next winner for them.
It was André Schmid.
Yeah, so 20 years ago. I don't think I was only 4 years old 20 years ago, so I definitely wasn't remembering cycling back then. It's been a long time, and like I said, I hope I can be the next one to win for them.
He finished solo, and you will need a mass sprint for sure.
Yeah, I think you'd definitely not see me winning solo, so that's what I'm hoping for, and I hope that I think we have the team to really keep it together and really protect me, so we'll see what happens.
Last question, what would it mean for you to do one place better than last year?
Oh, a lot. This is the only monument that I think I can win, and it's really the one that I want to win in my career. And I think after last year, it gave me the confidence that I know I can really win it. So, like I said, there's so much stuff that can happen, and I'll just try my best, and we'll see what happens. But it's definitely one that I really want to win.
Thanks, Caleb. All the best.
Cheers. Thanks.
Great. Thanks.